play Kobe in the finals.
Caruso turned the corner and really set the table very effectively for Dwight that time.
LeBron lob! Perfect! Right over the cylinder.
3 seconds.
Yeah, he was doing all that stuff the entire time in the lane. It's alley-oop dunk time again for the Showtime Lakers. Dwight, 3, got it! Oh, the house is rocking.
So is Dwight.
Now, I know we have all been pretty impressed with what Dwight has been able to do here in his second stint with the Lakers, rightfully so. But let me tell you, his snake collection, yes, all 25 of them might be up there on the impressive list. More details on that and Brez is Connected With that is airing around the clock here on Spectrum Sportsnet. You got to check it out. But back to the hardwood, Dwight coming off a dominating 21-point, 15 boards in 25 minutes of action performance. What possibly could he impress us with now that it will be against his former team in the Orlando Magic? Let's get a taste. The big fella is with Mike Trudell.
Dwight, look, I was going to start by asking you about three-pointers, which, 3 of 5 in the season, or, maybe the elite defense and rebounding and playing your role in a starting role. But we have to start with the Caruso hoodie here. Please tell us more.
Oh, yeah. As soon as AC put this on his Instagram page, I said I got to order me some. So ordered me some. They just came in. And today, I'm going to rock it today. It's my dad's birthday, and it's the Caruso.
Shout out to your dad. Did you happen to get one in a medium, Dwight, or do I need to go order my own?
You might have to order your own. This is an extra large.
Yeah. All right. Well, look, it's a bit tongue-in-cheek, but the support of the teammates has been real. I mean, you did it outwardly when KCP was struggling earlier in the season. We see that you've been kind of the first guy off the bench rooting for multiple guys. And I noticed a couple games ago when Caruso had the dunk, you not only did the headband thing, but you had the eagle going. So
jumping up with him. I was in there with him.
No, I'm saying when you were on the bench when you had the baseline reverse, and then So which is the nickname that you are going with at this point for Caruso?
Okay, so for Alex, I call him the bald eagle. It's kind of good, but it's a bad joke, Laker girls. But it's not that, I just think he flies a lot. Yeah. When I see him jumping through the air with the headband on, he's flying. So I came in with the bald eagle, and that's our handshake. Dap, dap, fly away, AC.
It's clearly working. All right, let me get to your game now, Dwight. From what is working with the way that you're coming in, and whether it's with the starters when you stand with that group, whether it was with the bench group, but what do you think that you've seen on film, that you've seen on the court, that has been so effective when you've been out there?
My teammates, man, they just done an amazing job of trusting me and finding me in great spots to score and stuff like that. And on the defensive end, while I'm on the bench, I just try to be as loud and as proud as I can for each one of my teammates and let them know that, we support them. If they miss a shot, make a shot, whatever it may be, we're going to feel the same way about them. And, just going out there and having fun.
Last thing quickly now, Orlando's a little bit different from when you saw them down there just because Vooch is back. A couple other guys are out. No DJ Augustine, for example. What do you think of this Magic team, how they've been playing, and how you guys match up?
Well, they've been playing great. They're a team where it's going to be tough for me and JaVale to really get lobs in the paint because they really pack the paint. They force us to shoot jump shots, but tonight our shooters will thrive, and I think JaVale's going to have a 3 tonight.
Oh, all right. Well, he's already leading in percentage by percentage points. So I need to go order my Caruso sweatshirt.
Get you a sweater.
Appreciate it, Dwight.
Support each other.
All right. That's Dwight Howard. Let's go back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that. And pretty cool sweatshirt. The real AC Fresh is joining us now. Listen, Dwight in his last 5 games, he's averaging a double-double, 12 and 11. His last 26 shots, he's made 20 of them. Probably most of those has been dunks. Threw in a three-pointer, 2, by the way. We're at the halfway point of the season. Dwight's impact, huge.
Yeah, I think he's made a big difference. And I think, when scouts look at the Lakers, they bring up Dwight, I think, as a starter. You got to watch this guy. He rolls to the bucket. He's blocked shots. He's physical. And let's remember, man, he's not some really old veteran that, we just picked up. Yes, he had some inconsistencies in the last few years, not being able to find a home where he was happy. But when he, gave up his guaranteed and came here without a guaranteed contract, that to me was a big sign that he had turned the corner. And so his contribution is amazing. I mean, this guy's a 4-time, I think a 3-time defensive player in Orlando. I think one of those years he may have been a strong candidate for Player of the Year. And he still was, searching to get better and be more, productive on the court. So, I just think he's having a great year.
Yeah, I like guys who bet on themselves. And this is what Dwight Howard is doing this season by saying, hey, 6 months ago when he signed, I'll take the non-guaranteed deal, and I'm going to make this happen. He had enough faith in himself, enough confidence that, okay, come mid-January, I'm going to be able to get the full contract vested, which is what happened a little over a week ago. So good job, Dwight. Really enjoyed sitting down with him. You can sense the energy coming off of him. 7 years ago, when he joined the Lakers, a lot of pressure on him. He was kind of the young guy who's supposed to keep the career going for Kobe, and Powell was in his prime. And so many good players on the team. Steve Nash, he was supposed to bring another title to LA after a couple of quiet years, and it just did not materialize. But he has been an amazing player to watch and an amazing guy to talk to this whole season.
I would like to take it just one step further, because being in the locker room the last handful of games and being able to listen to his comments post-game, there's a mindset and a mental approach that he has brought this season that I have kind of caught notice in terms of empowering others. And I think that's important when you're being put in a position where it's all about success and results. And here for Dwight Howard, what he can bring to the floor. I mean, we're talking about the 20 and 15 game that he's coming off of. And of course, the list of those who have achieved such is quite impressive. But he's put it with the mental aspect. You look at that list right there. Shaq, Hakeem, Charles Barkley. This is just his dominance within the lines. But you take it then and you pair it with the mental side for Dwight and what he's doing for those inside the locker room, the Troy Daniels, the Quinn Cooks, those that are going to matter down the stretch. He's kind of a total package, and it's been fun and impressive.
100% right. And Brez talked about kind of like betting on himself. I mean, think about it, guys. People thought Dwight was done. He's revitalized his career. He did bet on himself, and it's going to pay dividends later because he's going to get another contract.
No doubt. And many wondered if it was only going to be for the first handful of games. I think a lot of us held our breath just to see how long it would last. I think he's been proving game in and game out, not just with what he can bring skill-wise, but also just the mental approach that it's real.
Yeah, I like the mental approach. Like, he always had the game, but now he has the enjoyment of the game, and it's authentic. He's not faking it. He's really enjoying it, and that's a good thing to have with the talent.
By the way, he wants to win, and he's playing his role to the best of his ability. Tip-off minutes away. Dwight wants to see the bald eagle fly, but the Caruso needs to let it fly. Over his last 5 games, AC Fresh is averaging 9 points, making 71% from 3. 71%. Take a shot at that.
Together, and you will now see that. So thank you, Geeter, for this.
It's just the character of guys that we have in the locker room. The way that we wanted to approach the season, and me being one of the leaders, I just want to try to, echo that throughout the locker room, throughout the, the weight rooms, throughout training, throughout, film sessions, whatever. So travel, plane rides, bus rides, whatever. So just trying to create a great environment for us to feel like it's not like work. You're happy to come here every day because you're happy to be around your brothers and share that time. So it's pretty cool.
I think it comes from our leadership. Having the leadership that we have and their personalities, I think everyone else kind of falls in place. It makes it a relaxed environment, and guys are open to helping each other, hanging out with each other. It's just the environment that LeBron and AD, those guys create, and that's what ultimately makes the best teams is, teams that like each other on and off the floor. So, kudos to those guys because our leadership has been the reason of that.
The guys that have had the winning experience in the playoffs, obviously JaVale and Quinn, both in Golden State. Doe won a championship. Obviously Bron, Danny Green, all the guys that have been through it. They understand what it takes, and I think that just adds to the strength of our group.
You know what also has really helped everything? Just the way that Rob Pelinka addressed the roster around LeBron and AD. There wasn't really much of a question as to what roles would be. That all fit pretty organically, and that fit into the plan that Frank Vogel had. So you get the talent, you start winning games, and the chemistry is obviously going to be better from that. But really the point is, Geeter, you ask and you shall receive. If there's anything else that you need during the game, just let us know, all right? We'll get that up for you.
Mike, I appreciate that. You guys absolutely always deliver. Make sure Duds gets on the court tonight and gets us like 5 points so we can get him in the postgame.
Thanks for the hot dog. Thanks for the hot dog, by the way.
By the way, that went viral.
Wait, you tell me.
People really like that. Mike delivers out there.
If you want it, he'll get it.
He runs that place.
Mike's the man down there, man.
Trust me.
He is the man.
Thanks, Mike. We appreciate it. He's running the place. We decided. It's
kind of a big deal.
He showed up with a hot dog in literally 35 seconds.
People know
amazing.
It's good, too.
Time for Access 360, brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. People were freaking out, but like, good times.
Good time.
People were freaking out that you didn't have any condiment. We were in the middle of the show.
I would like to have one right now. I'll show them again.
One thing you notice, and we've all been talking about when you watch this team play every single night, is the chemistry. And it shows by the way they play basketball, their style. They always make the extra pass, pulling for each other. So, James, break it down a little bit.
Yeah. Chemistry with AD and LeBron on the court, and chemistry without them on the floor as well. This team is starting to really build the cohesion.